Hello, 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 everyone. How are you guys doing today? Today is a lovely day, and I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week so far. I know that I have been. I am just coming down off of just a natural high. I was able to relax and rejuvenate myself this past weekend. Had a wonderful time. So if you have not taken time out, to just be with your girlfriends, just have a girls' weekend, girls' trip, or whatever the case may be, whatever you call it these days, I challenge you to do so because those that time is so precious and it's good for the soul. Like it's good to reconnect with folks that you haven't talked to in a while. That because we all live our lives and we all have a lot going on. So it's really, really a good thing to reconnect and kind of just let your hair down and just have a good old time doing absolutely nothing. You don't have to worry about anything unless you choose to do that, right? But I just hope that you have planned one of those. If you have not, then I challenge you to do so. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays. Yes, I got it today. Oh, that is so lovely. Anyway, so I am Jovita for those who don't know me, and I help boss women go from feeling frustrated, alone, stuck, and overwhelmed to having an action plan to build and cultivate her network and her net worth so that she can do what? She can live her life in harmony because that's what we want. We want our life to be in harmony. We want it to go with the flow of things, like how it's supposed to go. So that's what I help boss women do. My overall mission is to empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So I guess y'all can see I am so excited to be here tonight. It's just phenomenal. I just look forward to this, but sometimes you have to retreat and take some downtime for yourself because if you don't, then you'll get burnt out. Well, I don't know about you, but I'll get burnt out. So I do periodically take little breaks here and there so that I can rejuvenate myself, so that I can not pour from an empty cup. So let's go ahead and jump into this week's topic or tonight's topic. And that is, what does it mean to be free? What does it mean to be free? And I want you to think about that for a second, right? Because it's a deep question. I ask you guys deep question. We don't want no surface level answers or anything like that. We don't want nothing like that. We want deep, deep, deep thoughts. Really dig deep inside and just kind of just think about that question. So, what does it mean to be free? So I looked up this. I looked up freedom, right? And freedom means the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. I'm going to say what that means again. So, freedom means the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. That's what freedom means, right? So I took it a step further because the question was, what does it mean to be free? So to be free means to not be under control or in the power of another person, no longer confined or imprisoned. And however that, confined or imprisonment may be, like within yourself, you just no longer have to do that. You just free from all of that. You aren't confined anymore. You don't feel imprisoned anymore. You think and act as you wish, right? And nobody is like, and you don't have a care if someone, is hindering that response or your reaction or anything. You don't, because you are totally free. That doesn't mean go and be disrespectful or anything, but it feels good to just be free, be who you are. I did an event early in the year that called Permission to Be Free, Permission to Be Me. And it was phenomenal because in that permission, giving ourselves permission to be free means we freed ourselves of just toxic relationships, toxic friendships, toxic workships, if that's what you want to call it. Just everything toxic, everything negative. You just freed yourself of it. You forgave yourself and and whomever else you needed to forgive. You let go of some things. And oh my gosh, once we did that, oh, it just like everything just lifted, right? You just felt better. And so that's what you want, a weight to be lifted. You want your peace. And that's what freedom means to me. Like that what does it mean to be free? What, Jovita, what does it mean to be free? So for me, it means to be in control of my happiness. Like I know you guys have heard me say a number of times that, I choose to be happy. So what it means to be free means that I am in control of my happiness. Nobody else is in control of my happiness. You don't control my happiness. Family don't control your happiness. You just have to think about that. You take control of, what you want. So I to be free really means like to be in control of my happiness. And I just love, love, love that. And if you're not in control of your happiness, then I urge you to start taking control of your own happiness, because it does not depend on anybody else but you. Another thing for me, what it means to be free is to live in the moment. Have you really just tried living in the moment? I know I lived my best life when I just lived in the moment. I didn't think about anything. I didn't have anything holding me back. It was just free thinking, a free spirit, if you will, right? So, I mean, it was just an amazing time. There were times like when I was living in the moment, I just laughed and laughed and oh my gosh, and laughed some more. And that felt so good. I felt this sense of calm, sense of peace, sense of just enjoyment just come over me because I was living in the moment. I was enjoying that time for what it was, because one thing you can't get back is time. So you might as well live in the moment and enjoy every moment that you get. Even if, the moments you spend with your family, I enjoy every moment I get with my family. And I know I'm kind of one of the rough ones who just be like, yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going to do this. Yeah, I don't feel like doing this. But I eventually do it anyway. And I know they're probably tired of hearing my broken record. But I eventually do it anyway. And I have a good time. I don't think about anything. I am totally in the moment. So when I go on vacation and all this stuff, even travel, whenever I do go, I totally live in the moment because it's refreshing. I'm not worried about anything. I am free in that moment and it feels great. I'm telling you. So that's another thing, that what it means to be free to me. Um, what else it means to be free to me is to live in harmony. Like I have learned to live in harmony, right? And I guess harmony can go a whole bunch of different ways for different people, but I like things to flow, to, mesh together. And I love that. And that to me, that's a little bit of freedom. That's free because everything is just going like it's supposed to go. And it runs into living in the moment, right? So I just love that. So that's another thing that, what it means to be free. That's what it means to me, to live in harmony. And one more thing, and like I said, everything just ties together for me, but I needed to point it out. One more thing, what it means to be free to me is to be unapologetically me, unapologetically Jovita, just being who I am, giving myself permission to be me, my whole self, bringing my whole self, personality, characteristics, things people don't like, things people do like, don't even care, but just totally me, just being me. And I'm telling you, that is a freedom that I just want everybody to feel, because when you can truly, truly be unapologetically yourself, oh my gosh, you're not worried. You're not thinking about it, what anybody else is saying about you. It's not that you don't care, but you don't care enough because it's not going to hinder you from doing you, from being who you are. And that's what we want to do. We get frustrated, we get overwhelmed, we get stuck. We need, where we need to find some clarity in our lives. And sometimes to find that clarity, to get unstuck, to not be frustrated, to not be overwhelmed, you have to be free. You just have to be totally free. Be in control of your happiness. Live in the moment. Live your life in harmony. and be unapologetically you. That's some of the key ingredients I believe that, we need to be free, because it's just so like, it's such a great feeling when you are totally free. And not saying living carefree, but you are living carefree because you're not going to let what other people think affect you being you. That's just what it boils down to. And I urge you guys, I promise you that if you just try one thing, you will definitely, feel a difference. Now, the choice is yours. It's up to you the type of difference you feel, because we are, we create our own happiness. We create our own, just environment. We allow people in and out of our life. It's what we want. So when you concentrate on that and you really think deep about what it means to be free, what does that mean to you? When you really think deep about that, you will determine it's just the little things, letting go of the small stuff. Don't even sweating it. Like, that's done, over with, right? So just that's what it means for me to be free. So I want to close with this quote by Mahatma Gandhi, right? And what he said was, freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. So it's okay if you make mistakes. I love that quote. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. And all you have to do, you learn from them. You keep going. You don't hold on to them, but you learn the lesson and you keep moving. Just freedom, you guys. That, oh my gosh, it's a powerful thing. Try it out. Try it out. Now, if you are stuck, need clarity, feeling frustrated, and are overwhelmed, and I want you to just take about 15 minutes and just give me a call. Like, go into the go schedule a consultation with me at www.chatwithjovita.info, and let's chat about this. Let's talk about this. Let's see how I can help you, you know, devise a plan so that you can be free, so that you can continue to go along your road to being free. Because sometimes all we need is a little push or a little guidance. All right. So thank you guys for joining me tonight for Wind Down Wednesday. Love you. Bye.